What is the tokenomics changes that we're looking at? First, we have to look at the verticals that we want to actually focus on in the next coming quarters. We want to really create a circular economy for ZIL. That really comes in three aspects.
The price of Zilliqa has been absolutely going crazy for the past few weeks. Obviously, today the price is up by 20%. It just never ceases to amaze me. It's absolutely Zilliqa's time right now, and this momentum that we are gathering is absolutely going to be killing the whole entire cryptocurrency atmosphere in 2021. 2021 is Zilliqa's year, and we are going to get from our 36th rank. We're going to be in the top 10 top ranked cryptocurrencies, because I have some exciting news as far as tokenomics are concerned. Today we're going to be talking about Zilliqa's tokenomics, because this is very, very important. In order for you to fathom what I'm about to tell you, right, you need to understand why the price is absolutely exploding right now. But first of all, I just wanted to say congratulations to all the Zilliqans out there, because Zilliqa has been the second best performing cryptocurrency this particular week. We are up by about 71%. That is absolutely crazy. And not forgetting to all the people who are trading Zilliqa using margin trading and leverage. You guys are absolutely killing it. We are killing it, because the price is just exploding left to right, center, back, and all that good stuff. So personally, I am very excited, and I always remind you to take profits all the time. It's all about profit taking. So anyway, without further ado, let's talk about Zilliqa tokenomics. And I really want to give you a little bit of an introduction before I jump into the intricate details, because you guys are not really on game. So I want to put you with the latest information so that you know exactly what I'm talking about. So here is an introduction to the changes that Zilliqa made to their tokenomics. Check it out.
What is the tokenomics changes that we're looking at? First, we have to look at the verticals that we want to actually focus on in the next coming quarters. We want to really create a circular economy for ZIL. That really comes in three aspects. First, we have to tackle the staking for ZIL, so that it rewards the holders for actually holding on top of ZIL, and that's going to be implemented through the seed node staking program with delegation in place coming Q3 this year. And second, we want to power the open finance ecosystem using ZIL as the medium of exchange and also as the liquidity incentive to try to pull some liquidity over from, for example, the Ethereum chain. And the ultimate aim really for this open finance ecosystem within Zilliqa is to try to bridge between the ASEAN world and also with the US world, between ASEAN stablecoins like IDR, VND against the USDC and USDT. And last of all, we're going to talk about how we can accrue value towards ZIL as the ZIL transactions happen to increase over time as adoption happens. So there's growth in the economy of ZIL. And that's by means of actually burning the transaction fees in tons of ZIL. We're going to burn it in a way that is actually recycled back into the 0x0 address where the block rewards pool actually comes from. To summarize, is that the tokenomics changes is really about creating incentive for people to stake and also incentive for people to hold on to ZIL as it accrues value as the Zilliqa blockchains get adopted more and more. There's three means of doing that, which is transaction fees is going to burn. DS block reward has to be increased in order to accommodate for the stakers rewards pool. So we have to actually increase the annual inflation by about 40%. And we also have to reallocate some of the DS block rewards. Instead of 95% to 5% right now for miners versus stakers, we're going to change it up to a bit to 60-40%. So what it means really for the miners actually is that with the increase in block rewards and also the reallocation, they will face actually a minus 12% from their current rewards. And we are going to talk to them about actually giving them a seed node so that they can operate and also be able to stake their mine rewards directly into the rewards pool, so that there's no selling pressure in some sense. And they also get rewarded in the staking program.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The tokenomics have been revised. Actually, they were revised in October, August, and September. I don't know, in Q3. Yeah, that was Q3. So these subtle changes have really propelled the price of Zilliqa to be performing the way that it is. And obviously, getting into 2021, right? This is obviously going to be a very good proponent as far as the price appreciation. Right now, as you can see, right, obviously more and more people are staking Zilliqa. So the more staked Zilliqa is available, right, obviously the more the circulation gets chopped up, you know, because there's going to be like more demand and there's going to be less ZIL in circulation. So if you have some ZIL right now, all you have to do is you have to stake it. Continue staking it, because when you stake it, you are adding value to Zilliqa's economy, and therefore everybody's going to be having a blast, because there's going to be gradual and you know, substantial price appreciation as far as Zilliqa is concerned. So this is one of the reasons why you definitely have to support everybody, all the Zilliqans out there, by just doing your part. So instead of just keeping your ZIL on an exchange, just stake it and add value to ZIL's economy. So as you can see right over here, right, these are the changes that were made, and in the video that I played you, right, the guy clearly, you know, the man, with all due respect, no homo, clearly explained how the block reward adjustments are going to obviously increase the value, how the creation of a secular ZIL economy, and how just combating inflation is going to add to the appreciation of Zilliqa. So I'm not really going to jump into the details, because, you know, everything has been simplified. Come on, guys, everything has been simplified, and I don't think I can break it any further than that, you know. But the most important thing that I keep on talking about is the fact that Zilliqa is going to be grabbing or siphoning or what other word can I use? It's going to be taking advantage of the liquidity from Ethereum. And this is absolutely amazing, because if we take a look at Ethereum, right? Take a look at the market cap of Ethereum at this particular moment. 71 billion in comparison to Zilliqa's 870. We are like literally less than 1 billion. So if we were just about to like grab a little bit of you know, Zilliqa's market share, which we are going to do, it's a fact, it's factual, it's already written both in heaven and on earth. This is factual. You know, the reason why I'm like super confident about this liquidity grab from Ethereum is because Zilliqa is creating the Zilliqa Ethereum bridge, and people who are into decentralized finance is basically going to be the theme for 2021 and beyond, because everybody wants to partake of this amazing DeFi platform. And the good thing about Zilliqa is not only are they focusing on DeFi, right? They are also focusing on open finance. So I don't really know whether you guys are very you know, conversant with open finance, right? Like OpFi. OpFi is not even a thing. OpFi isn't even a thing. So by the time, you know, OpFi becomes a thing, right? Zilliqa is going to be absolutely killing it, huh? Where else have you heard open finance? Where else have you heard about open finance? So I'm telling you, like, after DeFi is done, there's going to be open finance, because it's going to be about, you know, actually doing business. And just like I told you, right, everything is a business. Okay, it's not just about these gains in terms of you know, your portfolio growing by a few percentage points. You know, these companies are actually supposed to be producing value and just making sure that their company from a business perspective is doing very well. So when it comes to open finance, right, this really creates the ability for regular companies, you know, for regular individuals who do not even care what, you know, proof of work protocol or proof of stake protocol is all about. These guys just want to, like, these people just want to, you know, have better businesses and just basically do you know, things efficiently. And this is one of the reasons why open finance is going to be absolutely amazing. And just like I told you in the previous video, right, if you look at Zilliqa's setup, where it is located, Singapore, everything is legally compliant. These guys have nailed everything from a technological aspect as well. Everything is all good. Okay, Zilliqa scales infinitely because it uses network sharding. You know, everything is on point, guys, from all angles. Whatever way you like look at Zilliqa, it is meant to be in the top 10 cryptocurrencies. And yeah, I'm not really going to go into open finance right now and how the Zilliqa ecosystem is going to be handling this open finance, because that's another video for another day, because I know that you guys have got like a very short attention span and you guys just want to hear it's going to be $1, it's going to reach $1. But remember what I told you, right? Always keep taking your profits. Okay, take profits. That's the moral of the story, besides everything else that we've talked about. So basically, today we've talked about why the token economics are going to make Zilliqa get into the top 10, ranked cryptocurrencies. And if that is obviously going to happen, right, which is very inevitable, because Ethereum is, Zilliqa is going to be grabbing some liquidity via DeFi. Zilliqa has got ZIL swap. They've got like this amazing decentralized exchange, and people can actually build on Ethereum but be able to like use cheaper Zilliqa. You see, when the price of Ethereum is going to continue sort of appreciating, right, even the transaction fees and the transactions are going to be like the transaction fees are going to be way expensive. Way too expensive. So there's going to be a point where there's going to be like a symbiotic realization by the developers and just people in general, whereby they're going to be looking for cheaper alternative ways to sort of get a hold of the DeFi projects which are on Ethereum. And this is going to obviously lead to the explosion of Zilliqa, because by then Zilliqa is going to have this amazing Zilliqa Ethereum bridge. So they're basically going to be building on top of Ethereum but using a cheaper alternative to have access to these DeFi projects. And all the developers are going to be even having like cheaper, fees to pay in order for them to like implement their smart contracts, and everything is just going to be like way cheaper and way accessible. Why they are relying on the convenience of using Solidity, because Solidity is a very well supported programming language, because right now Ethereum has got all the support, developing on Ethereum is very easy due to the fact that it is well established, and most of the problems that a lot of developers would or could face have been solved, and there's just like a lot of material out there. So this is one of the reasons why a lot of people rely on Ethereum and they opt to like build on top of Ethereum, because they have like a very well built type of ecosystem in terms of developing stuff. And Solidity is like really massive, like in the blockchain developers world, so instead of Zilliqa trying to compete and just taking skill and just putting a lot of marketing into getting these developers to migrate, you need to hook these developers. That's how business is done. Just find an efficient way of getting the developers to migrate, even without them getting to realize it. This transition of Zilliqa stealing all the developers, all the good projects, it has to be done in a subtle and subtle way, whereby you guys already know what I'm talking about. Right? So the when Zilliqa just keeps on expanding its its ecosystem, and it just provides all this value, people are going to be like, oh, okay, Zilliqa does pretty much everything that Ethereum does, and it's even cheaper, it's way better, and we can go crazy with these developments because it scales infinitely. Why can't we just do everything on Zilliqa? Besides, there's a bridge between Ethereum and Zilliqa, so why not just build everything? That's how you grab the market share. This is how you overtake. This is how you become better. This is how you sort of penetrate and just dominate the market. It's not going to be easy grabbing this market from Ethereum, because Ethereum has been the first mover to be like a very complex developing platform. So all the coins that are going to be sort of trying to compete with Ethereum, right? You're not just going to easily overthrow Ethereum. You have to like bet people. You have to like provide the hook, which is going to like draw these developers and these people to your project without them even realizing. And by the end of it, oh boom, Zilliqa is like competing with Ethereum, and by then we're going to be like super millionaires. That's just what I think about it. And we also have the open finance, and this is what's really going to like blow us out of the waters. This is like really going to make you and I billionaires, you know, because this is targeting regular companies, regular people, regular folks. And you know, oh man, I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy that I've been talking about Zilliqa for a very long period of time. And yes, I'm going to continue wrapping it in, because that time I was talking about Zilliqa, right? 6-7 months ago, you guys were thinking I'm crazy. But hey, who's crazy? Who's crazy now? Now take a look at this. Obviously, the all-time high is only 23 cents. Okay, and right now we are at 7 cents. So that really means we can do a 3x here conservatively. And I'm being very conservative. Okay, but you have to understand that we're not always going to be like having this explosive growth. There's going to be a moment where there's not going to be like a lot of people buying, you know? So you have to take advantage of this momentum. If you recognize that there's momentum, right? You have to play along and you have to take profit, because there's going to be a point where the prices are going to be going down. Remember chainlink? Chainlink at one point was absolutely killing it, but now not so much, because you know that's how the markets work. Okay, that's how the markets work. There was, you guys are obviously remember, I don't even need to like talk about this. There was one crazy time where the price of chainlink couldn't be stopped, you know. So more of the story is, when you've got profits, please remove something out of the table. Leave your principal. If you've got like a 10,000 investment that you bought, right, you know, like way back, I don't know, like maybe at 2 cents, right? If your 10,000 has turned into I don't know, 45,000, right? What you need to do is, at least you need to sell like half of it, you know, then remain with whatever half is remaining. So in case something extreme happens, you're not really going to be bothered. You're not really going to be upset, you know. But what I usually do is I only leave my principal running. Okay, so if I invest 10,000 and then my total value becomes 45,000, I'm going to remove, you know, 35,000, and then I'm just going to diversify, look for other opportunities, and minimizing the risks. Okay, because if you've got like one lump sum of money in one particular project, what's going to happen if it fails? You know, then you get stuck. You see? So that 10,000 principle that I have is always going to be producing value for me. It's always going to be making me money, and I'm always going to be like, you know, growing it and all that stuff, because you know, I have identified that Zilliqa is a very good platform. You know, it's a very good project which is going to do tremendously well. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you take profits. Okay, do not be greedy. If you are greedy in this particular game, you are going to get crashed. You do not want to do that. Trust me, you do not want to do that. Yeah, so, but you know, like everybody has got their own way of doing things. You know, some people just want to like leave it and you know, come back like after 2 years. If that's if that's how you do things, well, more power to you, because everybody has got like a different you know, schedule and a different approach to doing things. Like, let's say for example, you have like a lot of money, right, and you're only investing in cryptocurrencies as something that you just do by the side, right, and you don't really care much about what's really going to happen like in the short term, right? Then it doesn't matter. You can just, you know, invest and then come back after 1 year. But if you're, you know, broke as I am, you know, you just want to like you know, do the safest thing. So it depends on your situation. So yeah, let me not even talk much about that, because you know, I just wanted to talk about the token economics and why the token economics are going to make Zilliqa explode, and if this explosion is going to happen, right? Obviously, ranking top 10 under the top 10, you know, is going to be like very easy to do. So right now we are actually on the 36th spot, and yeah, we're just going to do better and better and better and better, and that's today's episode, man. It's been amazing, you know, seeing all your positive comments, you know. But just like I told you, right now, you guys love you guys love my content. It's because the price is doing well. There's going to be a point where the price of Zilliqa is going to be going down, and you guys are going to be like, hey, beyond 10x, what's happening to Zilliqa? Why isn't Zilliqa moving? Ugh, I hate this cryptocurrency. It never moves. I know how you guys develop amnesia and you forget about all the good things that have been happening, you know, like when the market is very bullish. I know how you guys turn on people. I know how you know, I move from being a hero to being a villain, you know. So crazy stuff. So yeah, anyway, talk to you a little bit later. It's been your boy Muna, aka Beyond 10x. Have a great day, enjoy your profits, and yeah, talk to you a little bit later.